When I came here some 2 months ago, one of the biggest problems that we noticed in these camps that women were unable to clean themselves or bathe in any kind of privacy, and also to have any kind of shade or partition between themselves and others in these camps. It's created these shower rooms and toilets. So with the tubewell being constructed right in front of it, they could easily take some water in these buckets, take them into the shower, have a shower here in complete safety and security, and be able to maintain some kind of privacy. And this is so important, because one of the things I keep saying is that maintaining the dignity of these refugees is very, very important. They've already lost all their belongings, their homes, many members of the family. The last thing that they want to be struggling with is their own dignity as well. This is a beautiful setup here, and it's safe, it's secure, it's right next to the camps, allowing these women this kind of privacy. And right in front of me, which within 5 meters of the shower cubicle, you've got a tube well being constructed. These tube wells are being dotted around as much as possible closest to the sanitation areas, so that water can be fetched easily and used there. And one of the biggest problems identified by the World Health Programme was the potential outbreak of cholera in this area due to the sanitation problem. These latrines here, and they've been done separately for men and for women. You have the ring that's been set underneath is a tank, and of course you've got the partition all the way around and the roof as well. So perfectly safe and secure hygiene setup here. Literally hundreds of them have been dotted around the camp as close as possible to the tube wells. So here you have one for women, and then you have another one here for men. But these things are incredibly important just to ensure that people can stay healthy, they can stay clean, and they can have some element of privacy. Here is another tube well that's being constructed. Now this can take a process of 2 to 3 days maximum before it's complete. So what they'll do, they'll keep pumping out the water until they get clean water. You have a tube well being constructed here. Within 3 or 4 meters, you've got the shower cubicle, you've got the latrines, and this is how the wash areas are being put together. And we're here in this tent of a widow and her orphan child. Now, as I mentioned earlier, weeks ago there were absolutely no wash facilities. We're going to try and find out what it's been like since those wash facilities are available. It's really quite heartbreaking what she told us, that she managed to escape from Myanmar. Her husband is no more. She has a child. That child is obviously an orphan. When she was crossing over and she'd got onto the trawler, she was asked to give some money for that crossing, and she had nothing to give. The last of her possessions was 2 earrings that she was wearing. She took them off and gave it to the people running this trawler, and she managed to cross over. And here she is with her orphan child, living on the rations that are being given out on a daily basis.